Remsburg. I'm Director of Budget for USD 490. I am doing some more training videos for AptiFund 4.1. We've used the system for about a year. We've found uh, some tips and tricks in that year to kind of help make things go a little smoother. But also, if you guys have found anything, don't hesitate to reach out and let me know, and we can let other people know as well. Today, we're going to go over how to submit a requisition for school specialty. Um, this has changed a little bit over the past year. Uh, School specialty is uh, allowed linking of their website through AptiFund, and so it will give you the discounts, the educator pricing less 12% discount that school specialty gives to us, and this helps out with you guys when you're ordering, because the correct price will be reflected from your order, um, instead of entering the catalog price and then getting the updated one later. So your budget will be reflected in real time what you've actually spent, and so you'll have a better idea of knowing how much more money you have available for your classroom items. Okay, so to get to AptiFund, we will go through the staff resources in the AptiFund web requisition. So we will, again, you'll enter your @eldoratoschools.org email address, and you should have received an invitation from me to create your online password, your login information, or your login password. Again, if you forgot it, just click the forgot password. It'll give you the remember password remember phrase that you've created, and allow you to reset your password. If you haven't received that invitation yet, or you don't know that you've logged on, please don't hesitate to email me, and I will I can verify that for you. So again, we'll come to under My AptiFund. We'll go to My Purchase Requisitions. You'll want to add a new one and verify. Again, if the requisitioner doesn't show up, please email me. There's an item that may have been missed during setup that I need to enable, so that way you have the ability to be a requisitioner. The ship to should default to your building. This PR type is a system default, so you don't have to worry about that one. And again, on your suggested vendor, for this one, we're going to use e-commerce school specialty. So if you start typing e-commerce, and then you come down here to the school specialty, and then you click save, again, it will add this bottom part. Where before, when we did the Granger one, it said add. Now it'll say shop online. So we'll shop online. And if you notice that it's connecting to the school specialty website. So now you can come out to the school specialty website and order the items from school specialty that you're wanting. Now there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can start typing in, say I need Scotch tape. You can start typing in, and all the different types of tape that they have will be there. And just like the normal school specialty website, it'll have down the left hand side, it'll have the number of products, the departments, the brands, the price that you can filter. Or another thing that you can do is you can go to the My Shopping Lists, and this is actually the Greenbush order form that we use for the bulk order, and Greenbush has made this available year-round to us now. So you can select that, and then from the drop-down menu, you can select find the items, so say now you can buy the painter's tape, or the Scotch tape that you're looking for. It will, if you search by this one, it will give you the discounted price, the lowest discounted price between the school specialty price or the Greenbush order. The Greenbush order, it has it already there. So you by chance, if you're looking by product, you might just by chance select something that's on the Greenbush order. Now, say you're wanting to look at a pencil sharpener for your room. You want an electric pencil sharpener. On any of the items, to help speed up the process of the website loading, they put just the normal school specialty price out here. So we see the list price of $30.57. If you're like, well, that's a little high, I can get that from the regular website. If you click the see your price, it'll calculate it, and it discounted it to $20.18. So you saved 34%. So school specialty does this in order to help the website load faster, where it will just put the list price out there. If you'd like to see what our price would be, select the see your price. So let's say, okay, that's the one I want. We'll add it to the cart. Okay, so we've added it to our cart. We'll come back up here and say we're ready to check out. So select say view cart, checkout. Okay, so this will give us the opportunity to, okay, that's the pencil sharpener I want. If it happens to not be, you can remove it, and then remove selected rows, and then go back. So we see that we wanted one of them. The catalog price was $30.57. Our discounted pricing is we receive a discount of $10.39 for $10.39 for a total discount price of $20.18. So we say, okay, that's great. We proceed to our checkout. We'll review one last time to make sure that that is what we want. We submit it. You'll get this that says, thank you for shopping with School Specialty. Your requisition is ready. Please press the transfer button. So this is going to transfer the items from your shopping cart back to AptiFund. So now you'll have to come back here and add your account code for your item. So you can either do one of two ways. You can one of a few ways, excuse me. You can either select this and say you want to edit, or you can say edit all and enter your account code. Let's see. And another item that you can also do is say, okay, especially around pie grant time, say that you've received a pie grant for part of an order, and the pie grant doesn't cover all of it. So you can come here to this allocation, and we'll just say for whatever reason your pie grant was $15. So we can say we'll say it was $5. Sorry. And you need to reallocate that remaining $15.18 to a different line. So you would just, whatever line you had the authorization to do it to. So let's say you teach at Blackmore. So it would go, the $15.18 would come out of the Blackmore supply line. So you've allocated that full amount between the two lines. And so now it'll say multiple. So then you click save, and it'll bring it back. Now, one thing that we found out after we had completed bulk orders this year, say if you're a building secretary and you've entered the bulk order and it's got 100 and some odd lines, you don't want to go through and add that account code line by line. So now they've added the feature, you can apply account code to requisition items. Sorry. You would select that button. It would select all the lines that you have in your requisition. Come to the More drop down, apply account codes to requisition items, and then whatever account code you would like to apply to all those lines, you can enter that here, click save. So let's and it will apply that account code to all those lines. So that's a little time-saving effort that we learned about. I'm sorry that we learned about it after bulk orders, because I know that was not a fun process to go in there line by line and add that account code individually. So again, like we talked about before, say you're ready to submit. You'll submit your requisition, and so you'll see your approval status as it updates. Well, say you say I submitted that yesterday, but I haven't seen anything about it, and I know that it should be approved a lot quicker. You can come into your approval history, see where it stands, and say if it's at your building principal level, email or talk to them and say, I put a requisition in yesterday. Have you had a chance to review it? And if maybe they haven't, or maybe they are like, oh, I forgot to do that. So anybody, the person whose queue that item is the item for approval is in should receive an email every couple hours every time they have an item in there, so that way they can approve it and it doesn't get overlooked. If you'd like to attach an item, you can always attach an item here, like scan a PDF and attach it. Kind of the same method as a requisition, where you hit add, select the file you want to add, open it, save it, and then it's there as it goes through the approval process. The nice thing about the e-commerce, you select the item that you want. It automatically selects it and sends it to the queue, or sends it to your cart, and then to your requisition. And then also when I save it and submit it, it electronically submits the purchase order directly to the e-commerce school specialty system, and allows for a quicker turnaround for your orders, so that your orders can get here a lot sooner. Again, if you have any questions or would like to get any more information about how to do a requisition for school specialty, don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. I will say, though, that if you are going to, when you do use the school specialty, in order for the process to work properly, you need to select your vendor and then do the shop online first. Because if you add the items without a suggested vendor, it doesn't submit it correctly, and it could also affect the pricing that you receive. It will have the wrong pricing for your order, and therefore affect the account code budget amount that you have that will show available until we get the invoice and can get the pricing updated.